Speaking of ideas today, what are some of the biggest ideas that you're working on right now?
Uh, so I'm fascinated by friendship right now.
Why?
Well, if you think about it, there's an entire industry to help us be better leaders. There's an entire industry to help us be better parents. There's an entire industry to help us eat better, exercise better, even how to help you with your marriage. But there's no industry to help us be better friends. And you look at some of the challenges that we're facing in the world today. We're seeing rise in anxiety, depression, uh, ability to cope with stress, manage stress. In the worst cases, the rise in suicide, even the obsession with longevity. And you look at all those subjects and you realize friendships is the solution to every single one of those things. Absolutely every single one of them. Friendship is the ultimate biohack. And yet, we don't really work very hard on our friendships. Most people think they're good friends. But if you peel back the onion just a little bit, it's like, well, would you cancel on a friend for work? Would you cancel on work for a friend? Oh, but my friends will understand. So the last time one of your friends got depressed, what did you do? Did you just send them a text, or did you go over to their house, get into bed with them, and watch movies all day and just be depressed with them and make them feel not alone? And you start to realize we could do a lot better. And if you just sort of you look at sort of marriages, right? If you take the people you admire, the most successful marriages, the most successful partnerships, and you ask them, I'm so admire you guys. Like, what is the secret? And they'll all say the same thing. It's hard work and willing to do the work. Then how comes no one's willing to do the work for friendship? Like friends just happen and we don't invest in them. If you have struggles in your marriage, you work on it, you work through it. You don't just default to abandoning the marriage. But it's amazing how many times we walk away from friendships because someone violated some trust or something happened. You're like, well, I can't be friends with them. And I think great friendships, like any great marriage, you do the hard work. But the problem is there's no guidance to help us. And so I've had to learn myself how to be a better friend. And like all my work, I've learned so much, and my friendships have become better since I've prioritized the work to have better friendships. I feel less lonely. I feel less isolated. I feel all the things that we all struggle with, even how to make friends, which a lot of people struggle with at all ages. And so I felt it's time to write that.